Hey guys, your girl here with some quick little news as always. Alrighty, today's video is going to be about how you can quickly establish your credit. Some people think it's like a whole lot of work, and it's actually not. I mean, of course, when you're starting out, sometimes you can't qualify for huge loans. Nothing, no big deal. You can always just take your time. Now, the first thing to establishing your credit is to know what the fundamentals are of your credit. Understand credit, understand what a credit score is, and then you can always move on and progress from there. Now, a credit score is just a number that represents how likely you are to pay back a debt or a loan. It's often it's often also swayed by your debt to income ratio as well. Well, not often, it always is also swayed by your debt to income ratio. If your debt is through the roof high and your income is extremely low, it can cause your credit to, unfortunately, to suffer. Now, if you have, if you make $50,000 a year and you have $5,000 in credit, then that's not so bad. Your debt to income ratio isn't horrible. So that's not going to really negatively affect your credit. Get what I'm saying? Now, there's a couple of different things you can do to establish your credit. First being, clearly, apply for a credit card. Some people know it can be a little hard to get a credit card when you're starting out. Not too many people. If you're in school, get a student card. That's like the easiest way to go. If you are not in school, then I would recommend getting, try to get something simple. Even if you just start out with a secured card, that works good. That also works, I would say. They still report to your credit bureau. Sometimes the interest rates are a little bit higher, but you can always get those lowered over time, and you can also get your limit increased over time as well. Second would be if you can become an authorized user. If you have, a spouse that you can become an authorized user on their cards, and of course, before you make that decision, make sure it's with someone that you trust. Make sure it's with someone who has decent credit and is on the path, at least, to making sure that their credit is good if they're not already there. Next thing would be take out a credit builder loan. Now, these often run from maybe like $300 to $1,000, and they rapidly pretty much report to your credit, and it kind of helps to build your credit, showing that you can pay your loans on time, showing that you have a small debt that you're actually consistently paying on. That's kind of what a credit builder loan is, just simplified. The next would be if you set up a joint account with a spouse or a cousin or a mom, your dad, grandparent, whatever. Or get a loan with a cosigner is another one. Some people may get a $5,000 loan and they don't have the best credit, so they'll ask their mother, hey mom, can you cosign on my loan? And the cosigner will help make sure, not help make sure, but will kind of aid in the loan going through, because it's not just you, it's you and this other person that's co-signing with you that'll say, okay, we're gonna pay this loan back on time, it ain't gonna be late, it's gonna be paid, and that's pretty much it. The one thing I will say though, there are no shortcuts. There's no way that you can just rapidly say, oh, my credit's gonna be a 700 score. Not realistic. It's just not. You have to take your time. You have to make sure you make the right moves. Your credit is something that you got to be strategic about. Straight up. It's something that is gold. If your credit sucks, unfortunately, you can't really get far in the world. And it's just the way it is. I don't know why it's that way, but that's just the way it is. Anyway, just my little 2 cents on how you can establish credit. Pretty simple, pretty easy. If you need additional information, check below. I have a few links to my social media pages, and I'm always putting up information about how you can establish credit, as well as some of my other videos. Make sure you like and subscribe for more, and I hope you guys had a great day, as I am having an awesome one. You guys take care. Talk to you soon.